experienced the longest civil war in history and is now struggling in its transition to democracy. Along this journey, the proposal for applying mother tongue-based education in schools has become highly controversial and politicised in education reform. PK Forum meets with Professor Joseph Lobianco, a Professor of Language and Literacy Education from the University of Melbourne, to discuss his opinions and experience with mother tongue-based education in Myanmar.
It's a very important question for minority children because it helps them to identify better with their ethnic background, but also it helps them to succeed in schooling, to learn Burmese better, to learn English better, because you have to build on the foundation of the mother tongue. And Myanmar is a highly multi-ethnic, multilingual society, and I also think it's a human right for children to learn the language of their community.
The challenges, advantages and disadvantages of teaching in different ethnic languages are important to understand as we travel on the road to democracy in Myanmar.
It supports their understanding of the curriculum in general, so they can succeed better in school. We know that children who don't have early success in school, families are very poor often, and they pull them out of school because they need the help on the farm. And the results from their exams prove this, and even worse, the dropout rate is very, very high. So for improving the education system in general, mother tongue education is really a big part of this strategy. Well, the disadvantage is sometimes people in the main community, the Burma community, they often don't understand this, or they think that they interpret this negatively. And in Myanmar, in Burma, there has not been enough preparation. So we don't have enough teachers from ethnic minority backgrounds. We don't have enough training for them. And the curriculum is still very much designed around the dominant community. So there's a lot to do. It is now in the national education law, though. This is a big achievement in the last 5 years.
Mother tongue-based education can also be very supportive of conflict resolution and peace building, as well as a mutual understanding of future development.
But I think the long-term improvement in social relationships will be very important. It will mitigate conflict, reduce this sense of alienation and failure in minority communities for education.